Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nyca, and with some more celebrity talk. I hope y'all having a good Saturday, honey. It was kind of cold down here in the dirty, and so I've been, trying to make sure I keep myself wrapped up and warm and avoid some of the mess that, been going on the streets, as well as keeping myself well from the weather outside. But I had to drop in because I got some links sent to me over on Instagram. I was aware of what was going on because I had already previously looked at another content creator's reporting of this. And since I do celebrity news, we're going to talk about it. Now, I had originally said in a video probably weeks ago that this entire RKelly situation was something that I wasn't going to keep speaking on because every couple of days at that time it was something new, and then when it dies down, something happens to bring it back to the forefront. Now, many of y'all know, I think it was yesterday, Tasha K did a live. She reported some information about the girlfriends, Azriel Clary, as well as Joycelyn Savage. And she revealed some information, said the girls were basically gone. And at that time, said Joycelyn was in a hotel. Okay, so then it comes that all of a sudden Joycelyn Savage posts on her Instagram, right? Now, I'm going to read y'all a little bit of what I have, and then I'm going to weigh in my thoughts at the end. And as always, I cite my sources down in the pinned comments so that you guys can go over and read it for yourself, because I don't go through the whole article. I give you a gist of what it is and my thoughts, and we're going to keep it the same way. One of R. Kelly's alleged sex slaves, live-in girlfriend, is breaking her silence on the nature of the relationship with the jailed singer, and it seems that she's turning on him. Joycelyn Savage, whom her family believes has been under R. Kelly's control for years, now posted on Instagram Saturday that she has partnered with a paid content site called Patreon to put her side of the story, despite breaking an NDA she says she signed. Now, Joycelyn's IG caption read, "I am risking my life for many others. The story is 18 plus and only for mature audiences. I want to make sure the story is detailed as I can remember." She also used Lizzo's Truth Hurt to tease her new venture. Pretty telling if you ask us. That's what TMZ said. It looks like the first chapter where it all started is out. According to the Daily Beast, which says that they've read Joycelyn's debut Patreon post, Joycelyn seems to be throwing R. Kelly under the bus in her initial recounting and airing his dirty laundry. She gets into how she met him at a concert when she was 17, going on to say that it was a fun experience that left her with mixed emotions. Joycelyn also reportedly added that R. Kelly promised her a music career, allegedly saying he'd make her the next Aaliyah. Now, I'm confused. If I go back just a couple of months ago to the CBS News interview with Gayle King, he clearly said on there that she can't sing. So, I'm lost. If he says she can't sing, how was he going to make her the next Aaliyah? But we'll continue. Then she goes on to say that she dropped out of college to moved in with him, but says things turned ugly fairly quickly as she claims he is incredibly controlling. For example, Joycelyn reportedly writes, "After these couple of months, Robert started giving me commands and making sure I call him by certain names like Master or Daddy, which I didn't really care for at the time." She continues, "If I was getting paid or pursuing my dream, I would have went home. If I wasn't getting paid or pursuing my dream, I would have went home. But all of that didn't stop just yet." Joycelyn adds, "But it started getting worse by day. He would raise his voice at me if I didn't call him by those names. If Robert called me, I would have to reply with 'Yes, Daddy,' or 'Please, Daddy.' He was so controlling." Then she claims R. Kelly threatened to torpedo her career if she ever left him or tried talking to her parents in private. Joycelyn claims R. Kelly said, "All this can stop today. You want You want a career, or do you want to live a normal life? Mm. Then, today, RKelly's attorney Steve Greenberg tells TMZ that Joycelyn is exploiting her time with his client to make a buck off the situation. He says it's unfortunate that Joycelyn now seeks to make money by exploiting her long-time loving relationship with Robert. Greenberg obviously adds, obviously, if she were to tell the truth, no one would pay, so she has unfortunately chosen to regurgitate the stories and lies told by others for her own personal profit. We know the real facts, and it was not until the money ran out that she decided anything was wrong. Hopefully people will see it for what it is, profiteering. Now, let me just say this right here. First of all, he's going, to my understanding, I don't know if he has confirmed whether or not this actually came from Joycelyn Savage Instagram, because there are several. It's one that dates back to 2014, and then there's one that goes as far back as 2017. Which one is the official Instagram? I don't know. But I'll say this. If this, in fact, is the real story, this is going, first of all, why would you go on Patreon charging? At first it was $9, and now when I went over, I see now that she's allowing people in for as little as $3. You can pick your tiers. And I'm wondering to myself, why would she choose to go on Patreon when she could, this story is so big and he is such a large celebrity, whether you like him or not, it is what it is. His name brings in views on YouTube, believe that. And his name brings in views on other major platforms. So why would you choose to go to Patreon and spill your tea? And when you spilling your tea, you're not on video saying anything. This is all post. This is like a big written out post with a lot of grammatical errors, which makes me wonder, is this a ploy by someone to gain profit by further putting out negativity on this man? And where's the proof? I told y'all, I don't drink the Kool-Aid. Now, I'm not saying he's innocent, but I'm not ready to say he's guilty. I'm waiting on the April trial in 2020 for all the evidence and the facts to come out, and then I'll make my decision about how I feel about him from that point on. The music, I'm gonna listen to his music regardless, because that ain't got nothing to do with me, you know. But if he is what they have made him out to be, then I'm not going to continue to support by buying any future stuff that comes out. But to say that I'm going to take him off my playlist would be a lie from the pits of hell. No, I do not agree with molesting, child molestation. I don't believe in child pornography. I don't believe in none of that stuff. I believe in keep the kids safe. But I also remember once upon a time in the 90s where it was the thing to do to get you a boyfriend that's a little bit older than you, especially, you know, that in my day and in my city, it was get you the boyfriend that's older, preferably a dope dealer, and he pick you up from school, and all the girls see you with this older man that everybody know is a dope dealer, so you fly and all of that. Now, that may not be some of you all's recount of how you grew up, but that's how it was in the area that I grew up in, and many other areas in this great country that we live in, okay? And I also know how persuasive young girls are when it comes to celebrities. I told you guys several times, I got a story. I just don't tell my story all day, every day. But I'm not going to sit here and just say that this man is a bad person, or that what they're saying right now about him is true, because I don't know that to be factual. I don't know that. I don't know if this real, if this is actually this girl speaking. And if she's on Patreon, why a platform such as Patreon where you're charging a beginning fee of $3? I don't get that. I wouldn't do that. But I can't knock a person if that's what she's choosing to do. I'm just saying you hustling backwards, because, girl, you can go to some major network where they would give you more money. Okay? than what you're probably gonna make on Patreon. And I also don't know if what she's saying is the truth. Because just a couple months ago on the Gayle King interview, they were saying that they were happy. Now, I understand people say Stockholm Syndrome and all of that. But you mean to tell me the effects of Stockholm Syndrome just now letting up enough to where these girls will feel comfortable going out and talking or leaving this man and talking? I don't know. I'm not saying they lying or anything, but y'all wanted my opinion, and here it is. I believe that we need to wait and find out for certain that it's Joycelyn speaking. I need her to get on a video, just like she got on a video and said that everybody with her parents and folks was lying on him. Get on that same video and say this man did something to you and detail what happened to you so that the world will know. And also, if he did something to you, why? I just don't. I don't know, guys. I guess I could say this much: if she has suffered from is suffering from Stockholm Syndrome, and she has finally broken free, then I'm happy for her, because I don't think no woman deserves to be abused. But young women, take accountability for yourselves sometime, because this one wasn't no underage girl. She left college believing that this man, according to her words, was going to make her the next Aaliyah. I don't know how she thought that he was going to be able to do that for her. If he's saying on TV that he didn't even think that she could sing, I'm sure that's not the first time she's heard that. And if it did, if that is true, and she heard that for the first time, something in her should have snapped and made her leave long before now. Now, we know that his lease was up in December at Trump, so they was gonna have to move. And both of the girls are now alleged to be gone. I don't know that they are gone for real. I don't know what's going on in this case, because it's so many back and forward. But as far as this new tea, I need to see proof that that is actually Joycelyn Savage's account. I need to see with my own two eyes her say he did something to her. And then we move forward with getting the proof that people are going to want to prove that he actually did. Because at this point, this don't sound right to me. And I know it's a gang of people around RKelly and was around RKelly that wanted nothing but to come up off of his name. And for whatever reason, he did not see that, or by the time he saw it, it was a little too late. All I know is at the end of the day, in 2018, after walking out of that courtroom after all of those charges you were found not guilty on, God gives you a warning. That right there was your second chance, okay? That was a second chance to do better. And for whatever reasons he didn't do better, it's worse, because now he's got state and federal charges against him, and the likelihood that he's going to walk away with no charges again like he did in 2018 are slim. This could have been avoided. I also believe sometimes God have to separate you to get his message out to you. Okay? So maybe right now he's in the stage of his life is sitting in that jail where he's being spoken to, and he's having to face every one of them demons that led him to where he is right now. If these girls are dropping dime on him, if they lying, it's a shame. If you think, if you're lying on him, it's a shame. But if you're speaking your truth, come out and speak your truth, and don't be ashamed, because you didn't have no shame in sitting on a national syndicated program saying that the world was lying on him. Get back on that same one or one similar to it, and bring your proof as to what you had to endure. Okay? Because right now it's divided. Some people believe her, some people don't. I don't know what to believe. I am sitting back reserving my judgment for the trial, because that's when the truth's going to really start to come out. Right now, it's too much other stuff going on. One day is this thing. The next day is that thing. You just don't know what to believe. I do know that a lot of things go on in Hollywood that, that's not so right. Hell, it's a lot of criminal activity go on in Hollywood. I just don't know what to think about this one, guys. I don't. I don't know if this is actually this girl saying this. It's supposed to be some more tea drop tonight over on her Patreon. I'm not paying to hear that. I want to know what. For one, I ain't got to, because there's plenty of people out here who is going to go over there and pay that dollar and come back and report it. I'm not paying for that, because I don't know if that's that girl for real, and I don't know if what's being written is the truth or somebody trying to elicit funds. I don't know what to think. Is it that now the money gone, people want to talk, or what's going on? I really don't know what's going on in all of this, but y'all wanted my opinion, and that's my opinion. I don't know what to believe at this point, because I don't know that is 100% her Instagram. I don't know that Patreon is hers. We are only reading words. We're not looking at her on camera, being able to look into her eyes and gauge whether or not she's being truthful or she's lying. We're not getting that. But what we are getting is more and more confusion. Is she really turning on him or not? And by the attorney saying what he's saying doesn't necessarily mean that this is still Joycelyn Savage, because the attorney is going off of what he's saying. I don't think he's talked to this girl to know if she's really turned on him or not. He's responding because people are probably blowing up his office, blowing up his emails, blowing up his Twitter account, and inquiring about this girl turning on him. Until I see a video of Joycelyn Savage actually saying that RKelly did something to her, I'm going to treat this as I treat every other story that comes out about this man as hearsay. That's it. That's all for me. That's all I can do, because it's just a lot. If y'all been following this case, I'm telling you, y'all see how many people is just coming out the woodwork, how many people are turning that was supposed to be right there. And my question to you is, for those people is, if you saw something wrong, you didn't feel like it was your moral obligation to say something? Especially if you're saying that these are underage girls. Nothing in you clicked. Because we had parents working for him and everything. Not those girls' parents necessarily, other than Michelle Kramer. I don't know what the child does. It's a lot. It's a big old puzzle. And it's a lot of people involved in this, more than RKelly, that was doing or possibly could be doing something wrong. And that's the reason why I wanted to reserve my judgment for the 2020 trial, because that's when the facts gonna come out. Right now, all we got is speculation, because nobody is seeming to have anything concrete here. So before I sit there and say that he's the scum of the earth and he should be in jail for X amount of years, before I can say all of that, I need to see proof without a shadow of a doubt that this man is guilty. And we're only going to get that in a court of law, where the truth will eventually come out in that courtroom. And that's what I'm really waiting on. I told y'all, I'm not close to talking about the stuff. Yes, I listened to his music for many, many years. Love it. Done been to concerts and everything. Got him on the playlist. But I don't know what he was doing behind the scenes. I know what the speculations are. And if we go by speculation, speculations are not facts. Because word on the curb is that I'm a scammer and a thief. I don't remember scamming no damn body, and I stole nothing. So before I put this man in the condemned files, I'm going to reserve my judgment until after the trial. As far as this current situation involving the exes, if they gone, whether they left because their lease was up or they left because they decided that they don't want to do it anymore, then when that comes out like that, then I'll deal with it at that time. But I don't know if this is truly Joycelyn Savage on this Instagram. I don't know that this is Joycelyn Savage on the Patreon. I don't know that this is Joycelyn Savage turning on him. I don't know. I don't know no more than you guys know. But I tell you this, if this is the case, why did you wait till he went to jail, and so many months after he went to jail? And why is people running now that the coins ain't coming in like they used to? Is the incentive to stick around gone because the money is gone? Because, see, I'm not going to stick around and let nobody mistreat me on no promise of I'm going to make you famous. And I'm not sticking around for no promise of I'm going to keep you living a nice lifestyle. No. I love me more than that. And it's something wrong if that's not being instilled in kids, young women today, to honor and love themselves and value yourself more than that. You are more than a piece of meat for a man. But I do know back in my heyday, we liked the older men and we went for them. And I remember back in my little groupie wanna be a groupie day. We loved to get with the damn rock stars, the rappers, the same. Well, back in my day, it was the R&B singers. And I know that I saw a lot of girls do a lot of things strange for a little piece of change. And sometimes they didn't get nothing but a photo op with these guys. And the knowing in your mind that you done laid up or did whatever you had to do to get in their presence. I never took it that far, but I've been in the presence of situations such as that before in my back days. And because of that, I'm not torn. I'm just quiet and still until the truth of the matter comes out. Now, I'm going to link the article down in the pinned comment. You guys go over, read everything for yourself, search the internet, hear what the people say if you want to, and then you make your decision. But really, how can we really say that this man is, that what she is saying is the truth when we don't even know if this is truly her saying it? It's a post that she wrote allegedly on Patreon, and it's an Instagram that all of a sudden posted that it was time to tell their truth, and I'm sorry. I don't, girl, I need more than that. I need more, Sway. I need more. I'm going to need more evidence for me to be here and just go in and let have on him. But that ain't going to happen no way, because I'm going to wait until the trial. That way, I know what I'm hearing from the trial is going to be the truth, closer to the truth than what we're getting from various sources around the internet and on YouTube. I can't just condemn like that and just say, oh, I know 100%. I know he wasn't nothing. Or go off on him because this allegedly is one of the girls that he still had as girlfriends allegedly going against him. I don't know this to be true. I don't know what to believe. And before you pass judgment, you need to know for certain that this is actually the girlfriend. People have speculated that they wanted these girls to turn on him in the first place. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't, but we shall see. That's all I got for y'all. I stretched it out 22 minutes because really I ain't said shit. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on the YouTube streets. Comment down below in the penny. Let have, child. Just keep it cute, keep it respectful. If you have not become a love thing today for the free 99, please subscribe to the channel today. Also, tap your notification bell button. Snap that to the all, baby. So set it to all, so every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel, you're gonna be notified. You guys have a great remainder to your Saturday night. Get you some relaxation if that's what you need. Get you some fun if you need that. And I'll see you guys on the next upload. Peace.